Go for it.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Joe Code. Pleasure to be here today. Today we are brought to you by Manscaped. Pleasure to be working with them. Autumn is in the air, guys. Okay, so the pumpkins are in the patch, and our friends at Manscaped are here to make sure you don't carve your pants pumpkins when you're grooming. If you know what I'm saying, guys. You know, you gotta be careful down there. Boys, get ready for a cuffing season like no other. Ready to take the leap into fall with Manscaped? Join the 2 million men worldwide using Manscaped by going to manscaped.com for 20% off plus free shipping with the code JOECODE. All right, great to be here today. Got me a nice iced coffee. Some people give me a hard time when I order iced coffee. They try to force the cold brew on me, and I don't want it. I don't want the cold brew. They're like if I pour the hot coffee onto the ice, it's gonna melt right away. Like, we don't need to get into a physics debate. No, you can hear the jingle jangle, hear the ice. You hear that? There's still ice in the cup. After a half-hour ride here, plus some dilly-dallying before the podcast that we did. So it's been a good 45 minutes since they poured this, and there's still ice in here. She's like, the ice is going to melt right away. No, it's not. It's not lava. Don't underestimate the strength of ice. I want iced coffee. I don't want cold brew. You know what happens if I have a cold brew? You're like jittery for a good 3 hours. No thanks.
Cold brew is just that much stronger?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, you're not a coffee guy, right?
No.
Well, I'm just getting things going here. I need to wake up a little bit. I got my friend just gave me this Bears hat. Does it look good?
Yeah, it's super cool.
Thanks. I don't know. I thought there was like too much space in the head. Like up here, it's not like on my head. It's kind of a...
Oh, it's like a high crown.
High crown, yeah, Elmer Fudd style.
No, it doesn't look silly or anything.
Right,
it doesn't look too high.
Because it's a good hat. It's got the 1920. It's got the 100 years Bears, the George Halas initials. So that's cool. But yeah, as the icon of style that I am, we'll do a hat episode from time to time. So that's why you got to watch this on YouTube. You got to check out my different styles. You know, you want to be like, you wake up Monday morning, oh, I want to see what Joe looks like this week. What does his head look like? Did he get fatter? Is he looking shredded? You know, all these things are important. Does he have pimples? Which apparently happens. Aaron, I saw you won a softball championship over the weekend. Congratulations.
I did. Thank you very much. It was not expected. We were playing an undefeated team.
Oh, really?
Who we'd lost to pretty badly the first time, and we're missing our lady MVP. Full-on MVP, really, but she was the MVP of the females in the league as well.
Nice.
Officially. So, yeah, it was pretty remarkable, pretty crazy.
Wait, they give out MVP awards in that league?
Yeah, they keep stats and everything.
Wow.
You get medals for leading in every offensive category.
All right, that's too much.
It is a little too much. They give out awards for sacrifice flies or sacrifices. I think that's a bridge too far.
Yeah, come on. But yeah, I was not on that team, so people don't at me.
Yeah, people
on Instagram. Yeah, there was people adding me.
A lot of people were like, "Where's Joe?" And I'm just like, "No, wrong team, guys."
Yeah. So, well, yeah, good for you guys. Yeah, if I was on that team, I would have been holding the trophy in the photo. I would have brought the trophy in here. you would be looking at it.
I thought about it.
Yeah, take it around with you for a little while. So yeah, that's good. I'm having a sore neck issue. I was watching, this is hard for me to go to a bar and not drink, but I'm taking a little bit of a break from drinking beer right now. Not a huge thing, just, a little kind of a detox thing. And I stay away from the bar because it's like, I feel like when you go to the bar and you don't drink, it's just like, I feel like a bench warmer. I feel like the game's going on and I'm just observing the game. And I don't mean the games on TV. I mean the game of having fun at the bar. Do I need to drink to have fun at the bar? Yes. Yes, I do. Sure. Bars are not fun otherwise. Like, I'm not going to be a guy, if I were ever to be a sober guy, I would not go to bars. I just feel like that's not a good sober person atmosphere.
It's not great.
Yeah. So, I know bars have, like, really good food now, but I'll find a different restaurant. I'm not going to hang out at the bar, watch you have a good time. I'm just not into that. Been getting a lot of emails, and I love it. I love to hear from people. Email us at joecodepodcast@gmail.com. Some great emails, some fun ones. If you remember, my expertise, my so-called expertise is men, beer, and food. So I got an email. I think they could be messing with me. They said, should I listen to your pod? I'm a girl who likes girls. I'm sober and I'm anorexic. So basically going opposite of the things that I said. Mm-hmm. I think that's a joke.
Yeah.
But if it's not, yes, we are an all-inclusive podcast. We have fans of all ages, all races, sexual orientations. We are the number one podcast. No, we're not. We're not number one. But we're excited to be here, is what we are. And we don't, I mean, I hope I don't have, obviously there are more men that follow me than women. But like, honestly, my Instagram, you know what my insights are as far as men to women following me?
What is it?
Take a guess.
95%.
Yeah, it's drastic, but it isn't that steep. It's 85
that's pretty
to
good.
15 men to women. So it's not.
I've seen the ladies on there. They're vocal.
Yeah. So, yeah, please listen to my podcast, whatever your thing in life is. And I'm not, when I say men, beer, and food, I don't mean those are just that's like priority for me as far as the emails go. I'm not gonna. You can write an email about anything you want. You can ask me any question. I'm just saying that's my expertise, as I like to say. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Asks somebody. I've heard this debate going on, or it's not really a debate, but I've been hearing this asked over the last few years, and I just never really thought of it. I was like, who cares? But now that I'm thinking about, is a hot dog a sandwich? It absolutely is not. There's no chance.
No, I agree with you.
No one ever, when you picture a sandwich in your head, no one pictures a hot dog. That's not in the realm of thought. Hey, let's go get a hot dog sandwich. No, a hot dog's its own thing.
Yeah. like sausage.
Well, see now sausage. Now we're crossing.
You can get sausage in a sandwich, but a sausage in a bun is not necessarily a sandwich.
That's true. But yeah, no, I'm not down with the whole hot dog sandwich thing. That's not.
It replaces a sandwich as a lunch or dinner or breakfast. I don't judge. But yeah, it's not a sandwich in itself.
I don't know why people ever even thought that.
Yeah, I don't know. We got a lot of free time in this country.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Here's a good question. Did you play hockey growing up? I did not. My dad was too cheap to sign us up. The equipment's too expensive. You can't play. Thanks, Dad. Thanks for ruining my childhood. No, but it was...
It is incredibly expensive.
It is. I know. I already was playing... You can't play everything. My parents signed me up for football. I was playing baseball. I was playing basketball. You can't play every sport. But I always loved hockey, and some of my favorite... I would have liked to play ice hockey. Some of my favorite childhood memories are playing street hockey growing up. We would play on the street right in front of our house. Bunch of the neighbors.
Shoes or skates?
Kids around the neighborhood. Yeah, rollerblades.
There you go.
On the street. Yeah.
Good man. Some people playing shoes. I don't get it.
No, you got. Yeah, that's not fun. You got to play in rollerblades. Kind of give the feel of hockey. Yeah, I think I've played on foot before. Yeah, that's not fun. It's more fun on blades. We would play, man. I feel like almost every day, like in the winter. I don't even know if it was in the winter. Maybe fall, winter. But yeah, it would get intense. I remember. Yeah, our whole family would play. All the neighbors. I would make my little sister play goalie, and then yell at her when the ball got. I think we would play. Yeah, we'd play with a tennis ball typically. I want to say.
Oh wow, that's a lot softer than the plastic ball they sell.
Yeah, we didn't do those. I remember. I remember those. I think there were too many. People were getting too many welts.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't want
plastic puck too. Ugh.
Yeah. And then there was like plastic pucks with like wheels on the bottom.
Yeah.
No, yeah, tennis ball was the way to go. That's what we wound up doing. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. But there was an aspect of the games that would always bother me, which with the street hockey, which is going to bring me to this sucks for this week. And this sucks today is when cars would interrupt our street hockey game. Go around. We lived on a street where there was two ways to get around. Don't make us move the goals, okay, and stop our game. We're kids having fun. Okay, because then we bring the goals back, and then it takes a minute to adjust them. And we don't. Sometimes a guy's on a breakaway and then you want to come through the game. Go around. It's ignorant.
Yeah.
We got to pull the nets aside just so you can get through in the suburbs. There's no hurry. Go around. You don't need to get home right now.
We couldn't even play on my street because I lived on a hilly street. So we'd have to go to the park and play on a tennis court.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we actually lived on a fork in the road. So we actually were able to play. It was even better for like baseball or wiffle ball. Perfect for that. It was like a natural field. But anytime cars would come through, it was the biggest buzzkill.
We would play baseball in like a cul-de-sac, and now I'm realizing how wide that thing was.
Yeah, cul-de-sacs
how
very
wide our diamond was. Because we didn't have bases, so we'd just be like, all right, the mailbox is first base.
Oh yeah, yeah, using objects.
Yeah.
Fire hydrants. Good call. It's the way to do it. All right, Aaron, we are brought to you today by Manscaped. Can I do the...
Yeah, go for it. We're right on time.
We are going to read the ad now. Guys, make sure you're keeping things fresh this fall, okay? We're into fall now. You know, you got to keep things fresh with the leaders in male grooming and their brand new 4th generation performance package. Okay, when it comes to male grooming, I know from experience I've had my nicks. Ugh. I've tried...
it's terrible.
Yeah, you got to be careful. The skin down there is a little bit thicker. It's... well, no, not thicker. It's very delicate skin.
Yeah.
So you need to be careful. I don't know why I'm saying it's thicker.
No.
It's not. Okay, sorry. It's very delicate skin. You need to be careful. I've nicked.
Oh.
But
it's the worst.
It heals fast.
But it sucks.
So it does suck. But you gotta trust with Manscaped. You gotta do it right. And you gotta use Manscaped for your balls. Is what I'm saying. We don't need to say that area.
Yeah.
We're talking about ball sacks. Okay. It's time to bundle up with the Manscaped Performance Package 4.0. Inside this package, you'll find their Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, Crop Preserver ball deodorant, Crop Reviver toner, Performance boxer briefs, and a travel bag to hold your goodies. First off, guys, the new Performance Package 4.0 includes the new Lawnmower 4.0. If you're looking to cozy up this fall, this trimmer is essential. Their 4th generation trimmer features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents, thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology. It also gives you the ability to turn the 4000K LED spotlight on and off when needed for a more precise shave, plus it's waterproof. The Performance Package 4.0 also includes the Weed Whacker to chop your worst weeds up top in your nose and ear. This nose and ear hair trimmer uses a 9,000 RPM motor-powered 360-degree rotary dual-blade system to provide proprietary skin-safe technology which helps prevent nicks, snags, and tugs in those delicate holes. Seal the deal with Manscaped's liquid formulations, the Crop Preserver ball deodorant. Everyone knows pumpkin spice lattes and ball deodorant go hand in hand. Then, after trimming the pumpkin patch and whacking the leaves, give your balls a boost and use Crop Reviver. Manscaped even threw in 2 free gifts to their Performance Package 4.0, the Manscaped Boxers and the Shed Travel Bag. Get comfy on the home and on the go this season. Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code JOECODE at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code JOECODE at manscaped.com. Make your balls a priority this fall. Choose Manscaped. Your balls will thank you.
Do it.
I know for me, my nose hair grows way too fast. I trim my nose hair about twice a week.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so insane. And my ear hair, I think I have more ear hair now than my grandpa did. When he was my grandpa, is what I got to be better at explaining things. And you know what? It'll come. It'll come. I'd like to get into Joe Code, part of Joe Code for this week, guys. Part of Joe Code, please pick up the water bottles on the floor in your car. Please, I'm tired of... Why does every friend I have, every time I get in their car, there's just water bottles riddled on the passenger seat floor. My feet don't touch the floor. I'm just smashing the plastic. Please pick up the bottles.
Now, Joe, you did ride with me last week. Were there any plastic bottles in there?
I don't recall there seeing any, no.
Because there never are.
Yeah, because you have
those shits up.
Yeah, you have a nice clean car.
Yeah.
As do I. As I did. I sold my car. I'm not going to lie. I don't have a clean car because I don't have one. But if I did, you wouldn't see Arrowhead, Ice Mountain, Smart, Fiji, all these different water bottles shouting out the water bottle brands. But pick them up.
Seriously.
Keep a clean car. It's not that hard. Recycling's a big thing nowadays. Do it. Just throw them out, please.
You can't drink alkaline water and not have an alkaline clean car.
Good point.
Right?
Well said. And we actually got an email. What are your thoughts on people who squeeze the water bottle as they drink? I'm fine with that. I do that. You're just trying to crush the day a little bit.
Sure. Yeah.
Does the loud crackling sound suck? No. I think it's fun.
Not great on a podcast, but...
Yeah, I wouldn't do it on a freaking podcast, but in life, yeah, if I'm just drinking... Yeah, because plus then, like, the air, yeah, crush that bottle. You want to smash it anyway when you're going to throw it out. No problem with that, but thanks for asking. What do you think of Del Taco, Joe? You know, the local... Some people might not know this, but it's a local, I think it's mostly West Coast taco chain. Similar to Taco Bell, but it's... I like it. I'm a big Del Taco fan. What about Aaron?
Not a huge fan. I don't hate it. Do they still have shrimp on the menu?
I think they do. I would never get that.
I can't eat there then because I'm allergic.
But I do like a place that offers, because like they have the tacos, but then they also offer burgers.
Yeah. I don't mind that. I've had a burger there for sure.
So I like the assortment they have. But yeah, Del Taco, it's fun. They do these crunch tatas. Ooh, a nice crunch tata. It's kind of a crunchy tata. It's a
tostada.
Yes, yeah.
I couldn't think of either. I was like, what's the tata?
Yeah, it's crunchy. Well, tostadas are, I don't know.
Yeah, tostadas are crunchy.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I get bummed whenever a fast food place incorporates shrimp into their menu because it's like, well, can't eat there now.
Yeah, I'm very particular about...
I just can't. I have an allergy, so I can't trust my life to a person making hopefully $15 an hour at some point, but not.
Yeah,
not
I would not trust shrimp at fast food. No way.
Yeah. So no Popeyes for me. Yeah.
Like Popeyes is shrimp?
I think they do popcorn shrimp, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Man, popcorn shrimp sounds good, though.
Yeah, I know. I miss it. Can't have it. You think I don't want a crab cake? Hell yeah, I do.
Oh, yeah. Crab cakes. You can't have those?
Nope.
That's dumb.
Shellfish. Yep.
Crab cakes are really good. What's your favorite... What's your favorite cheap beer? For me, it is Miller High Life, the champagne of beers. I don't even know why that's a cheap beer. That should be expensive. It should be $18 for a 6-pack. It's delicious.
But what is it actually?
It's very cheap.
Wow.
Yeah, it's... I remember not even that long ago, if you could get a 30 rack for like $12.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what it... Now it's probably more, but... Yeah, High Life's definitely a cheap beer. Like, if you go to a bar and they offer it, it's the cheapest beer on the menu. Cheaper than Miller Lite, Bud Light, anything.
Wow.
It's like there with like PBR.
What is it about the beer that makes it that inexpensive?
I don't know.
Is it the lower in alcohol, or?
Yeah, it may be that. It can't be. It's probably under 5%, and it's. I don't know. It's like if you get the bottle, that's a fun bottle.
Yeah.
A Miller High Life bottle.
Yeah.
Man, is that neat?
That's all. I don't like beer. I don't like the taste at all. But like, if I could just drink out of one of those bottles forever, that'd be great.
Yeah, they're fun bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah. So High Life. Oh man, now this is a great question. Now, if you're out to dinner with 8 of your bros, and you had to choose 3 appetizers to order for the table, what 3 do you go with? Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Man, now my mouth is watering. I'm getting hungry. Juices are flowing. Let's talk 3. Okay, let's talk nachos. Let's talk onion rings. Let's talk potato skins. There, I said it. Because they're all a little bit different.
Yeah. Totally.
I'm a big appetizer guy. Now, are there a ton more you can go with? Can you say bruschetta, fried calamari? Sure, you could. But if I'm out with 8 bros, I think that's what I'm going with. Any arguments?
I mean, I'm not a big onion ring guy, but
they're good with ranch.
It definitely is different. So I think your logic there is sound. I'm trying to think what else would be on an app menu.
Well, we're talking quesadilla.
Yeah, it's not really good for 8.
Right. The wings.
I mean, people love wings. I don't really love wings.
Yeah. Spinach artichoke dip.
Like, that is good. I don't know. I can't argue with it.
Yeah. The man has spoken. Let's see. I keep getting, I keep getting into this argument with a friend about like the single life. Now, I always say, this is what I say, and I was told it's projecting, but I believe that nobody wants to be single. Now, there are exceptions.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this: if you were like just coming out of a marriage, or you were in a long relationship and you just broke up, I think then there is a time where you want to be single, you want to be alone and kind of get things back together or whatever. But I believe if you want to be single, you would be a monk. That's what I think.
Yeah.
You'd go live in the mountains and not talk to anybody. Like, I think people have a very different, especially, I think women can be single more than men can.
Sure.
I think that's kind of the reality that we're in here. Now, where am I going with this? I just think it's human nature to want to be with people and to be to be in a relationship, so to speak. So that didn't really go anywhere. I talked about this on previous podcasts, but it's like an ongoing debate that I'm having. So I just thought I'd touch on it. I don't think it went over that well, but
I honestly can't even remember what it was like. It's been so long.
oh, good for you.
But I mean, I don't think I was super stoked about it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, because who is?
Yeah.
As humans, it's in our nature to connect with each other.
Yeah.
We're not beings that are meant to be alone.
Yeah.
We're not robots.
Mm-mm.
I'm not a robot. Even though maybe I sound like one. I don't know. Man, how about this? If you had advice for your early 20s self, if you could go back, would you change anything? Yeah, I would change the whole thing.
Yeah.
Would you change anything? Yeah. No, it was a textbook 20s for me. Just did everything right and made no mistakes. Yeah, I mean, that's a good question. What advice would you give to your early 20s self? I would say this. Like, if I have kids, which I hope to someday, I would just say this. I'm thinking about how to say it. Be not so much know what you want to do, but just kind of, well, yeah, I guess if you know what you want to do, be more disciplined and get it done. I just wish I was more disciplined in like my early 20s instead of just like partying all the time. Like, there's a good mix where you can, like, you should earn the partying. There should be a good mix of work ethic, work hard. If you're in college, study your ass off. And then party. Like, for me, it was just party. So I would say to my early 20s self and to my children, find the balance. Earn your partying, I think, is good advice. Mm-hmm. You want to party? Earn it.
Yeah.
Do some studying. Go to work. Work towards a career that you want to do, and whatever it is you want to do, don't be afraid to chase it. Like, for me, in my early 20s, I always knew I wanted to do comedy from when I was probably like 19 or 20, but I didn't start till I was 24 because I was like too afraid to get into it. So, once you know what you want to do, go after it. Don't be afraid, and earn your partying. I think that's great advice.
I feel like I'd have to go back to my teens and be like, I really regret not going out of town to school, like going away to college.
Yeah, I'm glad that I did that. It was only a year, but yeah, I'm glad I did it.
Yeah, I think I would have grown up a little bit faster, which would have been fine. I probably would have gotten into a little more trouble and had a little more fun.
Yeah, that's certainly what I did. I'll tell you that. But yeah, good. Yeah, I mean, great questions. We got great fans here. It's good to hear from people. I love it. Now, let's see. Let's get into This Is Great for this week. Big segment, This Is Great. And it is one of the most underrated foods that has ever existed. And that is fried green tomatoes. Aaron, are we aware of these?
I've never had them.
Oh. Unbelievable.
How did you have them? Because they're more of a southern thing, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, I had... Funny thing, there was... there used to be a food truck that would go... Do you remember the Meltdown comic book store?
Yeah.
So they used to have a show every Wednesday. This is years ago. This is now a place that's closed, people.
It's torn down.
Yeah. But on Sunset Boulevard, every Wednesday night, there was a comedy show. I outside Meltdown comic book store, and there was a food truck that would come, and these guys had a sandwich it was a roast beef sandwich with horseradish sauce and fried green tomatoes.
Wow.
And it was one of the best sandwiches I've ever had. The thing about fried green tomato, yeah, it's like they almost look like onion rings, but then you have the wonderful refreshing taste of a tomato. And most recently, when I was in Austin visiting, in Austin, Texas, I had a fried green tomato BLT.
Wow.
So the tea was fried green tea.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Yeah. Such a good food. Needs to be making an appearance more.
Now, would you get it on a hot dog?
I would try that for sure.
Wouldn't make it a sandwich.
No, it still would not make it a sandwich because I'd put it on the hot dog. I would slice the tomato in half. Oh, that's a good idea, Aaron.
You're welcome.
Fried green tomato on a hot... Yeah, fried green tomato. Make yourself known. Hire a PR team. Get out there. Get active. Get in the mainstream. It doesn't need to be a regional food. This is a food that needs to be everywhere. It's a comfort food.
It's fried, but it's not deep fried, right?
Right. It's just
Right, okay.
and it's a tomato. So it's like once you get past the fried, you got a nice juicy, ripe green tomato. It's gorgeous. And oh man. Mouth is watering again. I'm going to have some of my iced coffee, which, oh, guess what? There's still ice in it, barista. I got this coffee now over an hour ago. The ice I thought was going to melt right when you poured the coffee. Jingle, jangle, jingle, jangle. There's still ice in it. Ice is powerful. Don't underestimate the strength of ice. The ice is still standing. All right, enough with barista attacking. We will now close out the podcast. Thank you, everybody. It was a lot of fun. Good mouth-watering food talk today. It was excellent. So, guys, thanks for listening. Email us at joecodepodcast@gmail.com. I'm Joe Marrese. This is Joe Code. Have a great day.